show mainly had the Hyperforce protect Shugazum from the Skeleton King. Later on, they would explore other galaxies in space for more adventures.
The show had some interesting references here and there, but most people knew the show as similar to the Power Rangers, mainly with the robot monkeys and the super robot.
I can understand that, mainly because it's a pretty well-known gimmick that the Power Rangers have. The monkey team's robotic suits have a similar style as the Rangers' uniforms, and the super robot also can separate into smaller robotic vehicles just like the other giant robots in the Power Rangers series. So I don't blame them for that comparison.
Yeah, I never was into Power Rangers. It just seemed like some boring show with boring characters who wear spacesuits doing a bunch of ballet routines and having a giant robot at the end. Then the series went on with more series and I completely lost track and didn't bother with it. But as for Super Robot Monkey Team, they had their own list of episodes. One episode had them explore a world full of giants. One episode had them battling an army of fake Cheeros. One episode has them meeting a strange alien called the Wigglenog.
The only episode I could remember watching, without cheating of course, had to be the very first episode of the series in Season 1, when Chiro first meets Jimne. I don't know, that episode? Besides the certain ones we would cover later, is the only one that sticks out to me. Maybe it's because I find Jimne a very cute character when I first got introduced to her. Seriously, why am I a sucker for cute things?
You cannot deny the cuteness!
Moving on.
We also get a backstory about the monkeys. They were cared for by a mysterious but friendly alchemist who wanted to fuse magic and technology into the perfect fighting machine for good. But after a terrible incident, the alchemist was injected by dark energy and rushed to complete the cybernetic bodies for the monkeys. He then sent them away to protect the people from him, as he would later become the Skeleton King.
When I was first introduced to the backstory, I actually felt bad for who the Skeleton King used to be. It's almost as bad as Naomi getting possessed by the Darkening and killing her best friend, Psycho, in course part. Oh shit. The people who are playing the game are not supposed to know that yet. Oh well. Anyways! Just imagine what he had gone through before becoming that horrible monster. The alchemist must have suffered a lot. Seriously though, I really love that game.
The show's style really gave you that anime feel while having characters with their own personalities and their actions. The series had a very good running with its growing fans. Each season finale was really epic and had you at the edge of your seat, like the final confrontation with the Skeleton King in Season 1, or the season finale that got everybody choked up at the end was the death of Antari in Season 2.
Why do you have to die?
It was quite intense. The death of a character a lot of people enjoyed was pretty dark, but then at the beginning of Season 3, Antari was given a new body with a few new abilities.
Yes! Yes! Antari's back! Yay! I'm so happy! Sorry, my fangirlish side got the better of me.
Right. Anyway, the series started off a bit slow, but it gets real good later on. As the series progressed near the end of Season 4, the Skeleton King is resurrected with a new body, new fortress, and new minions. What plans does he have for the Hyperforce? Can they stop his reign of evil once again? Will there be a Season 5? What's gonna happen next?
Yeah, don't you just love it when shows end with a cliffhanger?
It's like what happens to almost every Sonic TV show. They always end with a cliffhanger. And so, for 4 seasons and 52 episodes total, Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go was cancelled on December 16th, 2006, and it was never seen again.
But that wasn't the end of the legacy it left behind.
Indeed. It spawned quite a lot of merchandising from the show with action figures, playsets, and other goodies. Of course, nowadays, trying to find them on eBay is a real challenge. And of course, the fans still have some fond memories of the show, although it's a bit of a shame that it never got a DVD release.
Hold on a sec, Hatter. According to my friend Thanks the First P, he found some information about the series being released on DVD one time and then stopped selling them altogether for unknown reasons. Sorry, fellow Super Robot Monkey Team fans, but if you want to find any of the episodes from the series, look for them on YouTube.
Well, if that is true, they should at least re-release them onto a DVD or Blu-ray with a box set that has all the episodes. I know there are still a lot of Super Robot Monkey Team fans out there, just like how there's still a lot of Commander Keen fans out there. So, what's your conclusion on the show, Ari?
I honestly love the show. I always looked forward to watching the episodes on Jetix every day, just like I've done with other shows like Digimon and Puka. It's a blast watching the show, and I always love seeing my favorite characters, Sparks and Intari, in action. If I had the DVD box set of the show, I would watch it every day. But oh well, at least I can still watch all the episodes on YouTube.
Well, for me, the show was pretty good. Sure, it has some similarities to Power Rangers, but that didn't stop me from enjoying it. I have quite a lot of memories of the show from watching it off of Jetix when the broadcasting network used to be around. Of course, I was real pleased with seeing them again when I found them on YouTube or VBAC7.com. My favorite monkeys were Antari and Otto. Antari is like the wise Yoda of the group, while Otto is more of the funny goofball with his experience with building machines. And you gotta love that catchy little theme song.
That theme song is really cool to listen to. But if you try to sing it, you have to sing certain parts of the song pretty fast, and believe me, some parts of the lyrics are a major tongue twister.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go! A cool show with its characters and design, and it deserves to get a DVD box set release. Well, this was sure fun going down memory lane for the both of us.
It definitely was fun. I just wish that the series wasn't cancelled. Oh well, I'm sure the creators had good reasons for canceling it.
Well, that wraps up on this long-awaited Co-op Forgotten Media episode. Tune in next time where I'll be taking a look at one of my most requested subjects for this show.
As for me, I really need to get my schedule all straightened out and get the 2 videos I'm working on done. So without further ado, this is Gianna1
and Melting Man 234 signing off.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go! If you need a hero, that's our name, you should know. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go!